One day after a Crosse County Sheriff's deputy is charged with causing the death of a Holmen student, lots of questions still remain.
Deputy Tricia Stratman is charged with negligent homicide. Today, News 8's Jade Old sat down with a retired state trooper who has unique insight into this case. She joins us now with more.
According to the criminal complaint, Deputy Tricia Stratman was driving over 100 miles per hour when her car struck and killed 16-year-old Brandon Jennings at an intersection on Alaska in July of last year. She was responding to a bar fight in Holmen, a situation ex-trooper Dewey Severson has been in before. Retired Trooper Dewey Severson served on the Minnesota State Patrol for 34 years and has friends on the force who have gone through a tragedy similar to the one last July in Alaska. Next to being shot, he says this is a worst-case scenario.
It's not good for anybody. The family who lost their child and the family who are now supporting the deputy. Nobody's going to come out of this in a good way.
Many friends close to Jennings are struggling with the fact that the deputy was going so fast. Severson says there are instances when an officer needs to be traveling at high speeds, but that's not to dismiss the fact that every officer needs to be reasonable and prudent. He says Stratman most likely let her adrenaline take over.
The unfortunate thing in our profession, we're hired from the human race. And when adrenaline kicks in and the call goes out of needing help, 1033 or whatever they use as their code, it's just something that really gets you going.
At 100 miles per hour, a vehicle is traveling 146 feet per second. We sped up this footage to give you an idea of what that speed looks like in a car. In Wisconsin, emergency vehicles are able to go through a red light when responding to a call, but must slow down for safe passing.
It's unfortunate that it did happen. And it's going to affect a lot of people throughout the community. And yes, she'll never forget it.
Changes to department regulations sometimes come out of these crashes of this magnitude. Severson says while that may be necessary, he hopes any new guidelines don't prohibit officers from doing their job.
All right, thanks, Jay. Now, if convicted, Deputy Stratman faces a maximum of 10 years in prison. Her first court appearance is scheduled for next month.